Well, it could be some time yet before patients have access, but today, Ohio's new law legalizing medical marijuana went into effect.
The rules for distributing the drug are still being crafted. NBC4's Beth joins us live tonight to tell us more about the new law here. Beth?
Yes, still a lot of work to be done, Ellie. While medical marijuana is now legal, patients are not getting too excited. It's still going to be quite a while before they get those prescriptions. Dane Griffith has been suffering for years from an immune disorder that causes him tremendous and chronic pain in his spine.
The pain's always there. I mean, I always have to think about it when I wake up, when I go to sleep.
Griffith has found marijuana works better than any of the medications he's been on.
I've tried edibles, I've tried vaping, I've tried smoking. I had to purchase it from the black market.
While medical marijuana is technically legal starting today, a medical marijuana panel still has to develop all of the rules of the new law. Until then, Griffith can't get any marijuana prescriptions.
It's definitely a step forward. There's no denying that.
With the law now in effect, it does provide immediate legal protections to patients from laws prohibiting marijuana possession if they get a recommendation from their doctor. But Griffith says it's not as simple as it sounds.
If I could find a doctor who's willing to write me that note, then yes, I have the protection. But because there's nearly zero information out there for doctor outreach to get doctors comfortable with talking to patients about this, I have been unable to find a doctor that's willing to write that piece of paper.
Coming up at 6, just how long could it be until these patients get those prescriptions? I'll have more on that. And what limitations will they face? I'll be breaking that down coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, though, live at the State House, Beth NBC4.
Beth, thank you. Now let's take a look at the timeline here in Ohio. Last fall, voters rejected Issue 3, which would have legalized medical and recreational use of marijuana here in Ohio. Then come January of this year, a new task force was formed on medical marijuana in Ohio. By this spring, in May, the Ohio House and the Senate approved a measure legalizing marijuana in vapor form for chronically ill patients. By June, our governor had signed it. And that brings us to now. The state is working out all the rules and regulations, and this is all expected to take up to 2 years. 2 years for full implementation by September of 2018. Ohio is the 25th state now in the country to legalize medical marijuana.